they love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium.
You know, I still haven't clinched the playoffs yet.
Baltimore. The two teams emerging
I still haven't clinched the playoffs. I don't know
how. To the approval of this Baltimore crowd, they're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cleveland Browns. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
But I would think at least the wild card. Yeah. But I have the season over him though. Because I beat him both times.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins.
Oh, yeah.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Oh, wow.
Jackson. Flushed out right.
Let's go.
That's gonna be
no, I got 3 superstars wide receivers. It's crazy. All my players have developed so well.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
This is my team. This is my team.
Now Jackson on first down. That's into the hands of Jacob Harris. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay.
I haven't played him so long.
Well, let's face it, when you hold
I played yesterday.
6 points in a game,
because I got practice mode.
Let me play because I really haven't. That's the way to get it done.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll go.
Man, my team by next year.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down
stacked.
in the game, but this guy's setting the tone.
I have so many.
Running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Oh shit! I hate picks. I hate draft. I have some good on.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Play action. Now Jackson. And this one complete to Gafford. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
And
as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about,
just
as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the
ran it.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it.
Nah, I don't think I would have
when
done
people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Damn, I had it.
And Tucker's kick right there.
Yeah.
It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
And I've hit a 60. Actually, you know what? I've hit a 66.
It does go into the DNA of a team.
I don't know, 63, 60. I have slow meter, so
yeah, they have 3 first downs and 3 points. First carry for Raheem Mostert.
Wow.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
And I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them as the idea.
Trying to set them on
And
one.
they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. With a lot of the media, Charles, ourselves included, starting to prep those MVP ballots, you wonder if last week's performance, which he admitted was not very good, if that hurt him at all coming down the stretch.
Less than 50 yards on the ground in last week's game that you referenced, and let's face it, if he has another game like that, we'll erase him from the MVP discussion. He won't even be talked about anymore. He has to bounce back with 100-plus in this one in order to stay in that race.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 3rd and short, this is Janovich. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Watson off play action. They'll roll him out right. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 21. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because
he's supposed to be a
after
star.
The offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Ooh, let's see this.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Good shit. Oh. No, I'm dumb. Let me stop.
That is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Oh man.
These two division rivals.
I don't even know why I threw that.
Schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in week 10, and it was the visitors getting the win there. So they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Kind of like this little play right here.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right.
Oh man! Oh,
this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise.
Oh, he is a linebacker.
Because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him
fast.
pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
No, I'm just not playing like I should.
They go play action with Jackson. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson.
Oh, good shit.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Never throw that, I don't know why.
Something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
A loss of a full 3
outsider.
yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Yeah. He's I put no outside on him.
Running the counter with Mostert. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Here's Watson. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And they're going to get
oh my God, I wanted to go for the pick, but sometimes, you know, sometimes when you jump screens, sometimes when you jump screens, you get a defensive, you get a flag. I don't know what, but you get a flag.
And his kick is right
pass
there.
interference, yeah. It's bullshit, but.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year.
I said it was a pass, I was like, that's the screen.
As well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Yeah, human joystick, right?
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
I want to go for some bombs, but I don't know.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But they're hoping.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Open man is Duvernay. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
I just needed that block. As soon as he blocked it, I said, gotcha. I just subbed in my fucking...
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Oh man, I was waiting for you to once my running back I could get the and I got a 91 speed tight end.
Staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage and communicating well too.
Let's see, this works on a genius.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson dancing to his left.
Yes.
And he's got his target, Harris. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
That is definitely what we call a defensive play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check 43. Check. No, we changed it.
My bad, I'm not even trying to shoot far.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Scolded.
This is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Rico Gafford with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
I'm literally just like making plays on the fly right now. I just picked bunch and then I wanted the slant underneath and I said, I don't think that's going to be open. That hasn't been open. So I said, let me throw an out route. I never throw those.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense...
I hate when they're, like, you see how he zones out?
Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Mostert.
You see?
First down and a little extra.
That's so frustrating.
He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They hand it off to Mostert. And some room to run now. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
I don't know why.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Since the RPOs killed me last time, I put no outsiders on both
no gain on the play, and it's going to bring
on
out the 3rd down.
On my linebacker and on what's his name?
Now the Browns will use the first of their
and I kept Campbell with inside stuff.
As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Just to make sure, because
throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Got a man, and short, it's complete.
I thought you were running, so I put a keep that zone. I put him on a QB spy.
Stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Man, that was my zone. Good shit.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Here's Mostert. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
I can't believe he was in free agency.
From the 8-yard line.
Hightower.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top
I mean, he's
5,
slow speed.
They are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Yeah, give me a 5-yard.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Man, that defensive line is looking nasty.
Watson now to throw. He'll find Schwartz, complete right side.
Oh, good shit. Man, I was trying to crack you.
Anthony Schwartz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point attempt to follow.
Tiny ass Schwartz against Obi Mellifond.
And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Levi score.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. He will return this from deep in the end zone. The Browns drive about to get started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Here's Mostert. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Watson. And it's hauled in.
Oh, man. I know that was coming.
17 yards on the pickup. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
3rd and inches, they just handed to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around, hand it to the big fella, and let him get forward for a first down.
This is Mostert. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A give running right is Chubb. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup.
That's Collins.
But not much on
Is
that one,
Isaiah Collins?
No,
Yeah, I changed his name to
run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. Honed in on it.
One of the homies that traded me
now
passed away.
the defense's column.
I had to change his name out of respect.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
Oh.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
Can he kick it?
On the run as it brings up the 4th down.
No, I don't think he can.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out.
That's a deep kick.
And he is going to
Who the
need
fuck
to
is that?
bomb this
Agnew?
one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So
Oh,
it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that one's not going to get there.
Oh, that
Not enough
literally
juice
looked like
and
a winner.
ambitious effort, but it's well short. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. Now, guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe,
touchdown.
the holder's thinking
sack.
to himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. 3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Man,
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Done that.
To throw is Jackson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
What'd you have him on a 5-yard?
Big play that time through the air.
Was that a 5 or 10 yard?
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Gotcha.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
Let's go.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Ravens have broken the tie. No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
For all the marbles.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mostert, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
I want to keep him.
Well done to sniff that out.
I want to keep. That's Hightower. I really want to keep him, but his cap is crazy.
Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They go with Chubb on second down, and 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Good shit.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
You were not getting outside.
105 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
I thought it was a quick
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion.
Oh, my God.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Now for the point after.
Yeah.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Yeah.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Mine does that because I do that with mine because I have human joystick. No,
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start on the ground.
Oh, come on.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
If I don't get him going for it, too. For all the marbles.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have a first down as they get into the
you shot the wrong guy.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
He drafted really well.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
You got Aiden Hutchinson, McDougal,
so it's
whatever
Raven
his name is.
football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And he'll be taken down.
Like Guillaume's running the ball.
He works it past the 50. 57 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. On 1st down, Dobbins. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
No.
Past the 30, almost to the 25. Jackson. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. On 2nd down now, Dobbins.
Oh, come
and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
I got to start running the ball, man.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
I mean, I had a touchdown last play. I got to
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. They'll go again with Dobbins. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Fuck.
So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Tucker's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Oh, you got to pass the ball. Let's go. Got you.
The Browns drive about to get started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here,
shut down.
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
A big hitter to start the drive.
Man, I play Matty after.
Here for 1st and 10. Now Watson. Being chased out left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They still need one completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have one last shot.
I'm going to freeze you, too. So.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Watson to throw. Rolling to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that ball incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front. I would expect pressure here.
Sliding out of the pocket. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He's unable to complete it there, and it's just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right.
Good shit.
And he'll be out of bounds just
shy of throw the backside dig.
Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
To throw, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Oh, man.
And the Ravens are going to hang on the final play. They get
well, he bit on that. He was supposed to be.
Football game. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Baltimore, they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with 1 game remaining. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are victorious.